What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and this is Cosmic Tarot. This is going to be a collective general reading, so take the meat, spit out the bones, take a resonate, leave the rest behind. Alright? Every day you guys have been getting a new energy, collective, whatever you want to call it, reading, Aries and Gemini. And I'm thinking of expanding because I'm someone who likes to do things differently all the time. So if there's a zodiac sign in particular that you guys would like to see me do more readings on, in the comments let me know what your sign is, and whichever sign gets the most, I'm going to start doing those readings daily too. So let me know. Okay, Page of Cups here. So there is a new energy here where I was like way too close. It could be a new love offer coming in or a new romantic beginning. Doesn't necessarily have to be. It could just be someone here who is more, how do you say, free-spirited, lighthearted, young, maybe a little naive here when they approach love. Someone who kind of wears their heart on their sleeves a little bit. Okay, we got the Two of Wands and the Judgment card here. So someone's here. Someone is not making a decision. Or maybe you could have offered your heart, but the person you offered your heart to, they're not making a decision, or they're choosing to go a different direction here. Yeah, the Hierophant here. So there could be, you could be really wanting to have a deep and meaningful connection here with someone. And I feel like this person is playing games. Someone here is playing games with you. Who is this person playing games with your heart? It could be this Page of Cups. It could be another woman, an older woman involved, like a mother or something here that is controlling this person. Your person could be a mama's boy. If you're a lady, you could be dealing with a mama's boy, or if you're dealing with a masculine, this person could be a mama's boy. And their mom is like, I don't want you, dating people. This person could be having to take care of a sick parent here, the Empress in reverse. You're a natural caregiver, and I feel like you're attracting someone here who is also a caregiver, but this person is burnt out. The Empress in reverse, this could be your energy trying to carry the load of more than one person's responsibilities here, and you being burnt out, needing to, take care of yourself. You've been neglecting yourself. You've been neglecting your needs here. If you get what I mean, maybe you need to have some... Ooh, tomorrow is the new moon. I need to make a video for the new moon. Yeah. Six of Cups here. Childhood reminiscence of things from your past. Nostalgia. This person that you are with, or person coming towards you, could remind you of someone from your past, or this could be a past person. This could also be a family member. You could be rekindling or needing to heal from a relationship involving your family. Something with money here. There's a lot of unhappiness around this lack of stability around the father figure, the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Sun in reverse. Very both masculine cards. The Sun, ego, center, and the King of Pentacles here. Financial instability, laziness. You could be healing some. You could have some traumas around masculine energy in terms of like parental figures. Maybe you felt like your parental figures around you may have let you down. They may not have been able to provide for you in ways that you felt like they should have. They didn't protect you in certain ways, or not necessarily financial. Maybe this is someone who was in and out, very unstable with their own mental health or physical health or whatever. Someone who lacked the resources and the tools to really properly fortify and protect you during your developmental ages. A lot of us grew up with inconsistent parenting, you know, just moments where like there was like a lot of uncertainty, instability, insecurity, maybe even poverty here, but not necessarily. It could just be someone who was very rigid or controlling with money as well. Didn't necessarily have to be impoverished, but someone who would use money as a way to manipulate or control other people here. Someone who thought that money could buy happiness, the Hermit in reverse. This is someone here who is isolating. You could be isolating yourself. You could be... I feel like you already have been isolating yourself. Or you've been pulling back, you know, as, you know, the sun gets darker, or the days get darker, the days get shorter, however you want to phrase it. The days get shorter, the nights get longer, right? It's getting earlier, it's getting darker earlier, you know, you're retreating back inside. You're in this hermit energy here, and I feel like you're really not using this opportunity coming up to really like do some introspection, some soul searching here. You know, you've already began this enlightened stage, Two of Wands and the Page of Wands. Yeah, it's... You know what you need to do, but you're trying to figure out how you want to go about doing it. What I'm getting at, I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty around a situation here. Around someone from your past. There's a lot of emotions involved with the Page of Cups and the Six of Cups here. Option, 7 of Cups in total. 3 plus 9 is 12. So yeah, so you're like in like this stuck stage here, stagnation, not knowing what to go, not knowing where to go, but also it's like you're not taking this time while you're in the Death card. Okay, finally, thank you. We're going from 12 to 13. You are on the path to surrendering and actually going through this transformation. Okay, cool. Because I was just about to get in your ass about that. Because I had the 9 Hermit and the 3 Empress here, and that's 12. That's surrender in reverse. So that means you are in stagnation. But I see the Death card here, so I'm gonna let you off the hook. I'm gonna spare you that. I'm gonna spare you that tongue lashing, because y'all was about to get it here. But you know you need to make amends, or you need to. There's someone from your past that you need to talk to. The Page of Wands and the Two of Wands. Y'all both. One person is ready to make the action. The other person is still up in the air, deciding to come forward. During the holiday, Thanksgiving's next week. You got a week to figure out what you're going to say to that cousin that you don't get along with no more. You got a week to put whatever you and your mom are going through. You got a week to get it together with you and your sister, your brother, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle, your daddy, whoever. Your son, your daughter, whomever you need to get right with. You got a week. The 10 of Wands and the Tower in reverse. You need to. This person is carrying a lot of burdens that's about to come crashing down. Something about forgiveness. I just heard a female voice in my mind's ear, if that makes sense, say forgiveness. You need to forgive yourself, and you need to forgive, first of all, before you can forgive other people, do you forgive yourself for the actions and for the things from your past? Because this Empress in reverse may be you holding on to some. There's the 7 of Cups and the Tower. The devil ain't too far behind. There he goes, always trying to make shit fucking difficult for no reason. You need to forgive yourself for whatever it is that you think you may have done in the past. You and this person are both arguing over the same thing, but from the different point of views. I think you see their point of view now and they see yours. And so like you're going to apologize and you're like, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. And it's just like, so stupid here. I think you guys have both learned your lesson. This is someone who does love you. This is someone who means a lot to you. I think you energetically knew that, and I think the reason why you may have left this connection or walked away was for this purpose right here, to one day come to a point 10-10. Yeah. Come to this finality, this completion here of being able to put this to bed, because you weren't in a good space at the time, and neither were they. But now here coming up, with the holidays, or could be a little, sometimes a holiday just kind of makes you, it has a way of making you kind of like truly like look at things for what it's worth and being like, this is stupid. Why am I arguing with the people I love? Like, I really want this person to be in my life, yet I'm acting like I don't because of some pain that I am holding on to. Because my ego is telling me I need a apology, or I need validation of my wounds. I need someone to validate my pain is real. And, you guys are both coming from that same position here. And I think that's what's been holding you all back. But it's also what's propelled you all forward on your own 11-11 here, because you needed this distance to really sit with your own emotions for the first time ever, really, and come to the conclusion that like apologies don't really mean shit. It's all about forgiveness, and that's only something that I can give. I can't, ask someone for forgiveness. I mean, I can, but it's not genuine, you know what I mean? So forgiveness is something that you can't force someone to do. They have to do it in their own time. And it's up to them whether they forgive you or not. And forgiveness doesn't automatically mean, instant access or like going back to how things were. It probably never will, and it probably shouldn't ever. It should always be what it is supposed to be. However, this relationship evolves with this death card here, this transformation, I think it's going to eventually be beneficial for both people. Whether or not you both see it that way, upright or up front, that is yet to be determined. I think, you tend, if you're watching my channel, you're probably a really spiritually evolved person. You're someone who can hold type, messages I'm saying, and kind of determine that, like, this isn't like a, this is like a very small, like, key hole, what they call it, key slide, whatever, view of the future and what the future could possibly be. There's so many different avenues, there's so many different people here, but what I am seeing is when it comes to you, you are unapologetically learning to step in your truth, be your authentic self, surrender to the old paradigm of your beliefs, trying to be this perfect image or a baddie or whatever. You've had these grand ideas of like this happy life, this stability here and what that looks like. Maybe it's, a husband and 2 kids and a 2-car garage with a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath with the island in the middle made of marble, marble countertops, wraparound deck, 3 acres, his and her matching, vanity bathroom sinks, the star here, yeah. So you pour out so much love and attention onto other people, and you leave nothing for yourself, especially with this Empress here. And like, that's the judgment right now. The 3 and the 17-20 judgment is the fact that we can take it the other way. We can go back. 17 minus 3 is 14. Balance. Harmony here. In either way you want to look at it, the Justice here at the bottom with the 2 of Pentacles. Karma, you need to balance. Balance is definitely something here that you and this person have had to navigate. Balancing your relationship, and their karma could have been losing you, them needing to figure out how to figure shit out on their own. King of Pentacles here in the Justice card. It could be a 10 of Swords, and damn, there's a lot of justice. Libra energy here. Betrayal. The Lovers in reverse with the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this could have been a very deep karmic divine love person as well who felt this. The Ten of Swords in reverse to me is almost someone who is like, you know, putting 20 on 10. Like they doing a little too much. Like, you know, they faking the fallout. They trying to, there was already a little, you know, a little something already there. And then they took this, whatever y'all just went through, to be like, oh, okay, cool. Now I can really cut into them the way I was wanting to. I was waiting for your ass to try me, bitch. I was waiting for you to say something. I've been sitting already. I was waiting for you to fucking say something. And you know, you finally gave this person, you know, their little 5 minutes that they was looking for. And this bitch thought that they was gonna like eat you up, right? They thought they was gonna eat you up. They thought they was gonna nah. And you said, like you said, oh my God, really? Stop. Like this, somebody thought they was gonna eat you up. They thought they was gonna shut you up. They was gonna eat you up. They was gonna eat you up. This person you just like Genghis Khan invaded the fuck out of their brain, and this person is just sitting with justice in reverse, just judgment in reverse too. So damn, that's deep. Ooh, what the ten of wands here was flipped in the wrong direction. Okay, so yeah. Somebody tried to come to you with the bullshit. Okay? So maybe it was a scheme that Todd set up so he could come to you with the bullshit. I think Todd set the scheme up. Yeah, Todd set this scheme up to come to Candy with the bullshit. That's exactly what happened. Aunt Bertha was right. I knew she was. She don't miss a beat, baby. Aunt Bertha don't miss nothing. The judgment here in reverse. I think this was you. You may have taken the bait initially. You know, this person set the trap out. And you fell for it. You texted back. You know, you responded to the DM. You let them come over. You let them do this. You let her do that. You let her stay the night. You entertained this person. However you entertained this person, you took the bait. I think you did it on purpose because you wanted to see if this person was going to come back genuine or not. Now, this ain't the same person I was talking about from the family member. This is a different bitch. Okay? This is not a family member. Or it could be, but this person don't feel like family. This is just a relative at best. And if it's family, it's like a friend. Like maybe you have like a really core group of friends that you consider your family. But this is actual like blood relatives. This is a snake. And this person and you, Queen of Wands in reverse. A little bit of a drama starter, are we? This could be a Leo, Sag, Aries, female, feminine energy. Someone here could be into spiritual spirit. Of course you guys are into spiritual shit. You're watching this tarot video. But there could be someone here. I don't know if you are doing something here. Someone could have like some, like a witchy vibe to them. Like, you know, I ain't talking like Palo Santo. I ain't talking about Palo Santo sticks. I ain't talking about candles. I'm talking like, not even divination. I'm talking like straight up like, you know, practicing magic. Like actually practicing dark magic. Like, I don't even know how dark magic works. I assume there's like chickens and shit involved. You know, taking people's hair and shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Baby, don't ask me. You have to go ask that witch that tried to steal my powers. Because I don't know. I don't know shit about no dark magic. Anyway, this person is... It doesn't have to be that deep, honestly. It's probably not. The Hermit here in reverse with the Queen of Wands. You know, I think you've really pulled yourself out of some really nasty little spirals when it comes to like your self-worth, self-esteem and shit. You know, the Queen of Wands here in reverse and the Hermit here. There is like this sense of like embarrassment. I don't know why I'm getting like someone's like, I just want to like crawl into a cave and hide. You could be feeling like you want to just crawl into a cave and hide. The High Priestess and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody could be partying a lot. You could have used to party a lot with these people, and like you maybe given that lifestyle up, and now you're just trying to like chill out, and they're still like going like balls to the walls, like 3 a.m. rave still. These people could be in their goddamn 40s, and they're like still clubbing every night. The Emperor here in reverse. Yeah, this is like Playboy. Oh yeah, this is definitely like club daddy. Like, this is the 45-year-old dude. These are the two 45-year-old dudes that are in the club with like, you know, the bottle girls trying to like, you know, basically buy some pussy. Like, that's what these niggas. This is the strip club bandits, okay? These are the big tippers. This is, you know, this is somebody's ex-husband that eat hot wings at the strip club on his lunch break, okay? This is definitely a Hooters man. It's giving, you know, Twin Peaks. Like, you know, this is someone who very much is a tad bit scummy. Just a tinge. 'Tis not for me. You know, just a little chauvinistic-y, a little Stevie J-ish, a little Kirk and Rashida-ish. You know, it's just giving a little toxic masculinity. It's giving a little hint of tomato, a little spicy, you know, just a hint of, just a little hint of, just a little hint. This is someone who is, you know what? Don't trust this person as far as you could throw them when it comes to like potential love offers. I wouldn't even call this a love offer. Just let this nigga buy you some shoes. Maybe go out, get some free lunch, some free dinners, have a couple good weekends, go to the Bahamas. I don't expect much. This person is a fun time, not a long time, you know. But, you know, have fun with that, ladies. All right. Well, I don't know what this death card's all about. What is this change? I think this is about how you feel about yourself, honestly. I think you've faced a lot of stuff from your past here. The Six of Cups with the Judgment here in reverse. I'm getting a new perspective on life. To me, this is you recognizing things from your past that you need to change and that you need to work on, that you're being called to ascend from. Self-limited beliefs, negative thinking patterns, people from your past, honestly, people from your past that you need to let go of. Yeah, Ace of Wands, new beginnings. The Death card and the Ace of Wands, this is definitely talking about transformation and taking a new beginning, walking a new journey or a new path, walking towards something, a new destiny, you know, a new project, a new creative endeavor here. You know, you thought you were going to be a teacher forever. Well, nope. You're going to be a fucking tarot reader on YouTube, okay? And you're going to be a damn good one. And people are going to love you. You know, people are going to want to invest in you. People are going to fucking be pissed they didn't invest in you and try to act like they didn't fucking need anything. Literally, the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Literally trying to act like they didn't just fumble the fucking biggest blessing God had ever put in their fucking life. Like, These people will be so... Not all of them, though. Some of them are waking the fuck up here. You know, the Four of Cups and the Sun here. It's like, we could have had it all. But you just wanted to, like... I don't care, you know, whatever. You're like, hey, you know... I'm right here. Oh, okay. This is someone who... This is like the prideful parent or someone who... You know, they don't want you to do for them. Oh, you don't have to buy me a new car. You don't need to do this for me. You know, and it's like, no, Mom, like, I really want to, you know, I want to show you, I want to do something really nice for you. You're just a really nice, genuine, loving person here. Like, you could have not always been like that with the Death card and the Ace of Wands. I feel like you are really focused on charity and giving back for some reason. Let's clarify this. Going from the page and then with the Death card. Yeah. Okay, so once upon a time, you either you got married really young. Okay, for the married people, you either got married really young or you had dreams of marrying really young when you were younger here. With the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Cups, there was definitely, like, you know, marriage at a young age may have been something that you were preached, male or female, but leaned more towards female. You know, you could have seen yourself, okay, by 25, I want to be married and having my first baby. That's a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like, that's not super, you know, uncommon, or nothing wrong with that. But let's see. You might have. I think what happened was, this is for people, okay, so I'm seeing another timeline here where you were in a relationship here, where this was a very blissful relationship, but it left you drained. Like, you neglected yourself. You really focused on putting this person, this lover, on the pedestal. Ooh, yeah, I'm connecting to a lot of people right now. I can feel it. Okay, this is for the people. I'm going back into your past, okay? 27. I think I'm speaking mostly to feminine energy, but there's a few masculine energy who can crosswatch relate to this. You're trying to get the vantage point of maybe a female that you feel like you lost. Let me tell you what happened. So this is someone who grew up with a very traditional belief, right? Get married young, have a family, da-da-da-da. Two of Cups, right? They attracted this person into their life, the star. They were happy. This was fulfillment. This was their inspiration, their hope, their dreams, all of that good shit, right? They looked up. They adored this person. You adored this person, right? Empress in reverse. Your energy, though, was just depleted. You gave all of your energy into this connection here. You could have been a mom who was struggling, and you really felt like you didn't have a lot of support with the Empress in reverse. You could have been, you know, someone was mirroring whatever they wanted back to you. Yeah, the Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. And keep going. You know, and something stopped. Something happened here. I'm about to get into it. I know something happened. Either you or this person, like, this connection took a lot out of you here. This Queen of Cups here. So now we're at this mature energy. This is for the older. It's the 40s, 30 plus 40s, right? So if you are still in this connection with this person, this is your husband, this is your baby daddy, whomever this person is, like, there's still a lot of love. You sometimes, like, reminisce over the younger times or the older, like, back in the day type shit. The Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles here. Yeah, you want to balance. This person also, there's still a lot of love. Okay, this is directed towards my relationship-oriented people here. There's a lot of love from someone here. This is a good message. This is a good message. For the singles, this is someone who wants to pour into you and be a good provider for you. If this is people who are in a relationship, you guys have been in a up and down, but you guys currently are both in the same energy of wanting to fix this here. But here I'm seeing, for my couples, the Hermit in reverse, y'all gotta get on y'all gotta get on the same page. Like, you know, y'all are in the same house, but y'all are not communicating. You know, you could be feeling very, like, this could be affecting your self-esteem, ladies. Like, if your husband has not been touching you or wanting to make any kind of effort to be intimate with you. And the Hermit in reverse is, this is someone who is shut down, someone who is emotionally withdrawn, maybe even spiritually withdrawn. Like, this could be someone who just, like, they just feel like a hollow ghost of a person. I'm picking up on this as well. This is not someone who's cheating. This is not someone who is out here, like, actively looking for other connections. But this is someone who feels kind of like broken on the inside. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Money could be tight. There could be some financial issues, or there could have been some career changes, or there could be career changes that are going to a loss of opportunity here. The Fool and the King of Cups. Huh. Oh. Oh. Some of you guys could be heading towards a separation with the person here that you have been with for a long time due to some financial difficulties. Someone here could have been very mismanaging the money. Someone here could have been relocated, and maybe you all have just decided to naturally drift apart and go different ways. I feel like this connection here has been very draining. The Fool and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, someone could be jumping at an opportunity. Maybe there's like a new career, or there's a new I feel like whatever, if this is a separation or a dissolution of marriage, this is amicable. This is like not very messy. This is not like Ten of Swords, oh my God, you was cheating on me. This is two adults coming together to be mature about a situation and being like, look, you know, the kids are grown. I'm not happy. You're not happy. Let's go our separate ways, you know. Let's live the next 40 years with someone who we... Because, you know, the person that you started loving may not be the same person you end up loving later in life. Because I don't think sometimes we always need... You know, we outgrow each other. Our life takes us in different paths. You may have an opportunity that takes you to, I don't know, Timbuktu. This person may not want to go to Timbuktu. But it doesn't mean that you don't love them. And maybe you all are like at a point where it's like, you know, I feel like I could support you, but I also need to support me. You know, this person taught you some valuable lessons. This person gave you some beautiful children. This person gave you some happy, loving memories. But you're holding on to the memories and you're not holding on to the person. And you'd be a lot happier if you would let this go. With the Three of Cups here and the Ten of Pentacles, you have prosperity and you have abundance. But this connection that you're holding on to, this is a very different reading. There's a lot of different readings in this. So maybe some parts of this reading won't resonate with you and some parts will resonate with other people. So if this part resonates with you, let me know in the comments. Don't try to make anything fit. I'm not telling you to go home and, like, you know, divorce your husbands or wives. You have a lot of thinking to do. This is going to be something that you have to really weigh out the pros and cons. But there is some... I'm not saying you're going to get divorced, but I'm saying there could be some financial difficulties coming ahead with this Ace of Pentacles for those who are in a divine union with someone here. King of Cups in reverse and the Lovers here. Yeah. Like I said, there could be some shit going on. So marriage counseling could be an option for a lot of you all to start off with. But some people just, you know, everyone's got a different path, everyone's got a different story. I'd say this though, before you move on, make sure you end what's currently going on. I saw the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. I don't want you out here hurting people, lying, going behind people's backs. Cross watchers, don't assume anything. Don't assume that your person is cheating on you until you get a personal reading from me. So look in the description for that. If you guys enjoyed this message, make sure you leave a like or a comment below, preferably both. Subscribe to the channel so you can get these notifications daily. There will be a collective reading every day, a Aries reading and a Gemini reading. And if whoever sign gets the most votes from this video, I'm going to start doing that one as well. So I really appreciate you all for being here. I thank you for taking the time to watch these videos. Like and subscribe again. Until next time, I love you guys. Drink water, be safe, and peace.